Okay, we're about to do a portage because we have to go over this log jam right here, and it's a little over 60 yards long, and we're gonna have to go back through here, and we just couldn't go over all that stuff because it's just too much, and we're all decided that it would be better just to go around it because it's a straight path and we won't have to risk a mechanical injury. So yeah, I'm just gonna snack on my cornbread. We're taking a break too. Just a note, you slip on one of these log jams and fall and impale yourself, don't try to put your guts back in because you'll get very infected. And the infection will be inside of you. Battery left. Found this old brick thing, a piece of like rebar iron sticking out of it. Not even rebar, it's older than that. I'm not sure what the hell it is. So if you know what the hell it is, let me know. And there's an old, still blocked off, in the middle of the river. But I think we'd certainly do it. It would take a few more days. And I got enough food to get down the river. And it would be easy considering that it's getting a lot better. The log jams are not as difficult. And we're making good time considering. So I think we could go what we did in the last 2 days in just today if we were to keep pushing on. And it wouldn't be too difficult. I just want to say I'm disappointed that the expedition is teeters on failure. I'm not very happy. They are off to search for a road, and I was prepared to stay out here. You know, I thought we would do 10 miles a day. It's about 30 miles and we'd be done. And it's going to take longer than that because we're only moving about 3 miles a day. And it's been picking up the pace today, and the farther we go down the river, the easier it has become. Now eventually when you go down the river far enough past the halfway point, there are no log jams. It's all clear sailing from there. So my point was that, you know, after coming this far to where it's starting to get better, why give up now? And you know, I see what great explorers like Lewis and Clark did. They say it's impossible. You know, I mean, just because it's hard doesn't mean you give up. And I think that's an important life lesson. It's just because something is hard doesn't necessarily mean you give up. I mean, I haven't been defeated yet. I still have a boat, which I didn't have last year because it popped. And I still have food, a backpack, and all my gear. It's all there. And as long as that boat's there, it's like having a knife. You know, you can make it down the river. Now it takes 2 people to steer that boat, and it's very smart to bring a friend. A lot of bad situations in life happen because people don't bring a friend with them. Because if you bring a friend, they can go get help. I mean, most injuries are not that severe. They're just like a twisted ankle or a broke leg, something non-life-threatening. And riding in a canoe, being able to have help, even if you're injured, means that you're going to make it out. I've actually enjoyed it. I like a little physical labor. It's fun. You know, I think it's good for the soul. But that's just my opinion. I don't give up. I just don't. I don't like giving up. I don't like giving up unless it's clear that I have been defeated and I need to get out of a situation. I don't think that I've been defeated. I've got food. And when I get home, I'm going to see just how long that food bag will last when it's full. Because I know what's in each food bag. And I know I was prepared. And I know that if I were to keep going down the river, it was hopefully with a buddy, because a buddy can help you, is that it would be a success. And it's only 19 miles away. So we've gone about 6 miles, it seems, on the map. So it would be very, very hard, but it would not be impossible. And I mean, look at the beautiful country. There's birds all around. Everything's all wild here. It's very nice. I really like it out here. I had hoped to spend some time in the wild, but you know, I always want to bring somebody because I have a son, and I just want somebody to know what happens to me, or somebody to help me go get firewood if I'm hurt or whatever. So I just don't believe that it's impossible. I believe that it's very possible because we've come this far. We've gone through the hardest part. The hardest part is over. So, if the hardest part is over, it doesn't make sense to quit now when the easier part is up ahead. We've gone through the Dice Creek that I knew was going to be tough. We've gone through the first part of Perdido River before it flares out and turns into a river. And yeah, that was really horrible and we made really bad progress. But we've done well today. They're saying, oh, it's going to take too long. All in all, this expedition is healthy, but I guess it's irrelevant because I will be back to finish this. And I've still got a lot of river left to explore that's unexplored. Nobody comes down here because it's hard. But that doesn't mean that it's not worth looking at. It's beautiful country. And I will be back. Alright, the expedition failed. So, the trip, the battery died. And the game ward came and unlocked the gate. And my friend's wife picked us up. I wanted to keep going down the river, but I didn't have a boat, so I came with them. And I'll have to do the rest of the river sometime later when I can find somebody else to go. So, expedition to find the falls failed because it was going to take longer than expected. But I expected the unexpected, so I had packed lots and lots of extra food. And it could have done it, but it would have taken a while. So, they informed me that they were leaving. So, as soon as they found a place to leave, they left. And I couldn't very well go down the river by myself because it takes two people to take a canoe over logs. So I left. So I wanted to shoot a quick video on what I took for my trip because people claim I packed too much. I don't think so. I took a hat, I took a knife, and in my knife is a magnesium and flint, a multi-tool, and a whistle. I took a bow saw, a life jacket, some protein powder that doubles as milk for my cereal, I took a radio, a cell phone, a flashlight, a change of batteries, and a solar charger. I took some napkins, which double as paper towels and toilet paper. I have a spare change of clothes, including a sweater made out of polyester long johns, a camouflage shirt, much like this one right here, and matching camouflage nylon pants. All nylon, no cotton. I took one extra large 28 by 28 inch. It's a towel / bandana. Works well for that. Also works good to keep you warm, your head warm at night. I took some leather gloves because I have to cook with a fire. I do not have a stove. A mosquito net. Some socks. An ace bandage in case I sprained an ankle. These right here will keep you from having to do something serious hiking on a bad ankle. And I took some multivitamins and a little bit of medicine. I took multivitamin, fish oil, vitamin C because I have a cold, and all these are painkillers, several different kinds of painkillers, and so Claritin for my allergies, and also some Benadryl because it works for allergies and various other things, and some caffeine pills. Over here I have the backpack, and I took my lightweight tripod for filming. I took my Crocs for camp shoes. I took my ground pad right here, and inside my ground pad is some egg crate foam, which helps to keep me from sleeping on the hard ass ground. And in here is my clean canteen. And here is a fishing pole, a compass, a fishing and sewing kit, and my eating tool, and an extra plastic bag. In this pouch right here is my poncho, which doubles as my shelter. And in here is my extra glasses, my flashlight, my backup flashlight. Because I have two flashlights, I carry one, and then I carry another one in case that one breaks. And I didn't carry that, I found that. I got some fish bait right here, which I'm gonna actually take out. And take out my fishing pole too. I have some lighters in a vitamin bottle with some cotton, which can be used as a dressing or also to start fires. I have some extra fishing line right here that can be used as for sewing. And I have my cook kit. It's an MSR cook kit, and it's a frying pan, a 2-liter pot, and a 1.5-liter pot. In the very bottom, there's my sleeping bag, and that's it. So that's all I took, and I still get accused of packing too much, but I did not pack too much at all. And I did not take this. This is a double-sided blanket that I'm going to be using as my poncho from now on because it's more versatile and I can use it to treat hypothermia. So, yeah, that's what I took. And the bow saw, it got a lot of use going down this river with all the logs.